All right, we are back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's talk business. Let's talk about your careers with Dave Childers. He's here today to talk about a company called the Careerpillar. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So I think of pillar, I think of climbing.
Right. Well, that's what we're hoping. We're helping people empower themselves to get the career of their dreams is what we do.
I've never heard of Careerpillar, so tell me what it's all about.
Well, Careerpillar is a local Fresno company. It was founded by two Hoover High School graduates who had a passion for, came from the human resources and programming world. And so from the human resources side, they had found that they were doing a lot of preparation with prospective employees for how to find the right career fit for them, how to prepare for an interview, and how to network, things like that. So they decided that there was a need for an online depository where you could go and complete these courses that would help you do a better job in your career search.
So if I'm looking for a job,
right,
I would go to your website.
But you're retired, so that's
theoretically.
Yeah, right.
Play along.
All right. Okay.
Assuming I was getting back into the into the business world.
Right.
No, but so on your website you have all kinds of tools that can help me.
Right. So that's careerpillar.com. We work mostly with organizations. So we come in with an organization and we get all of their users, all of their clients or customers access to all of the courses that we offer. Those courses range from career exploration. So on the side, let me watch some videos and complete some study guides and questionnaires to kind of help me find maybe what industry I fit best in, all the way to very specific preparation for specific types of job interviews. So one of our more popular courses is what we call top 5 entry-level questions. So we poll HR hiring managers and we ask them, what are you asking your entry-level employees? From all of those responses, we pulled the 5 that came up most often, and we specifically prepare folks for those questions, hoping that when they walk in now, their confidence is increased and they're ready and have an idea of what to expect, rather than how we all go through interviews and you never know what's coming next.
Well, I think a good interviewer never gives away. They usually have one key question that they don't tell anybody.
Oh, sure. They're probably holding that
They
back.
pop it on people.
Yes.
But what did you find? What are some of the common questions?
Well, definitely tell us about yourself.
Sure.
Right, and that's almost always the opening question, and it's
which
amazing.
is wide open.
Oh, yeah, and I've been on the other side. I've done a lot of hiring in the past.
But it's interesting to see how people start to respond to that.
It sure is.
And that tells you a lot about them.
Very easy to get off track on that question. So, when it comes to that specific question, we give them some strategies. Here are things that you want to do, positives.
Don't talk about that party you were at last weekend.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Right, absolutely. So here's what we want you to do. And then we show a video example and walk them through the things in action. And then here are the things we don't want you to do, right? So, for example, don't be negative, right? Don't say bad things about your former employer.
I hated my last job.
Right, everybody hated me. And so we try to direct them to make that question work for them, because it's an important question, but it's really easy to get off track. And so there's also, the infamous tell us your greatest weakness question, which, that's another one that gets a lot of people. And I've seen just, really annihilate people inside of an interview. So our goal is that, we believe in our community. We're all from this community, and we want people to prosper. So here's a way we can kind of create a service that allows them to do that.
So tell me your greatest weakness.
My greatest weakness?
See if he's honest.
I just work too hard.
Oh.
I just work night. No, that's actually one thing we tell
that's
you not
a strength.
to. Right. We tell you don't do that, because a savvy hiring manager has seen that many times, right?
You can tell when somebody's putting you on or whether
right.
they're being honest.
Absolutely. So when I talk about what's my greatest weakness, I would say that I have sometimes a tendency to over rely on technology. I'm a tech guy by trade. Technology's fantastic. Email's wonderful, but for me it's finding that right time to make that face-to-face contact instead of using the less personal technology, and it's something I'm working on and getting a lot better at all the time. So that's how you want to try to answer that question.
Now, honestly, the second you're done with this interview, are you going to run off and check your phone for your email?
Oh, I didn't say I'm going to abandon technology. I said when to choose it, right? I mean,
listen, mine is right within.
There we go.
Right
mine's
within arm distance
on the inside pocket, hopefully on silent, or that'll be really embarrassing.
Okay. So who pays for your service? The company?
Yeah, we have fantastic clients. We have Fresno Unified School District, Long Beach Unified School District, Fresno State, Fresno County Workforce Investment Board.
So any of their employees can use
Well, it's every implementation is different. So for the Workforce Investment Board, they're using that with a lot of their clients who are coming back and re-entering the workforce.
Okay.
Right. So for Fresno State, it's students about to graduate. So we're part of the Career Center.
Okay.
So if I'm getting ready to go out into the world, I'm graduating, I've got my degree, that's great. I have skills, but the skills are going to be great when you have a job. The skills won't get you the job. Different skill sets. So we need
Sure.
to help them prepare for interviews so they get the opportunity to display everything that they learned. And so for each individual client, it's kind of a different. In Long Beach, we work with middle school students. So their 6th, 7th, and 8th graders go through our careers exploration courses because we have, I believe, 18 at this point. So they're starting in 6th grade and completing so many all the way through 8th grade so that when they go into high school, they have career schools to choose from. The similar setup where I used to work in Madera, so that they pick a career school for high school, they're informed. They're not just saying, hey, I think I would like to do health services. You know, they've gone through some career exploration with
Sure.
us, and they have a really good idea what that means.
I think you said Chansey also uses your services?
Yes, and also in a
And what would they
career-
do?
They're helping their tribal members who are doing job searches. You know, it's the bad part of a down economy is that it gets really competitive, and so we're trying to give their tribal members every competitive advantage, just like we would for any of our organizations. That when they go out there and they're interviewing against people, we want them to have the confidence and the advantage, you know, as a result of going through Careerpillar.
Yeah. You know there are opportunities even in a down economy.
Well, absolutely.
You have to know where to look.
And you have to respond. And
Yeah.
so for one thing we did is we looked at the down economy and we said one byproduct is that internships now have become really competitive. And so we created a course on interviewing for internships specifically because it's a little different than with a job because you don't have experience and it's a different setting. So we're always looking to it. What are the needs of the clients? What are the needs in the community? Where can we expand our courses? We're adding new content every month so that, you know, subscribers we have who've been with us since the beginning, you know, every month we're adding 2-3 courses to what they've already purchased and making it better and just trying to react to the needs of the community.
All right. So Careerpillar is
Yes.
the company. If folks want more information, where can they get it?
Careerpillar.com. They can email me directly. I'm Dave, D-A-V-E, at careerpillar.com. And I believe my phone number's up there as well. We'd love to work with any organization that we aren't already working with. So.
All right. Sounds good stuff,
All right,
Dave.
thank you.
Thank you
Great
for
to
coming
see
in
you.
today. Appreciate it.
All right.
And you are watching Let's Talk Business on CentralValleyTalk.com.